Hey, this is Jeffrey Pepper Rogers here for acoustic guitar with a lesson on the 1-4-5, which is one of the most useful theoretical concepts for any musician. The 1-4-5 is a kind of skeleton key that can show you the basic similarities of countless songs in all styles of music, like Louie Louie, Ring of Fire, Johnny B. Goode, Helpless, Three Little Birds, This Land Is Your Land, Man of Constant Sorrow, on and on. Understanding 1-4-5 progressions can help you jam along with songs you've never played before, or change the key of a song without using a capo, and it can help get you started writing your own songs too. The basic idea of the 1, 4, and 5, these are the most common chords in any key. They're all built off of notes in the scale of that key. So the 1 is built off the first note of the scale. That's our root or tonic chord. The 4 is built off the 4th note of the scale, and the 5 is built off the 5th note. And in every key, the 1 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5 chord work together in the same way. So to get a handle on how these chords work together, let's start by focusing on pairs of chords. First, the 1 and the 4. So I like to think of these as the amen chords. In a typical hymn, at the end, the 4 comes with the ah, and it resolves to the 1 on the men. Like if I was in the key of G, the C would be the 4, resolving to the 1, which is a G. Some songs use only the 1 and 4. One example is Sly and the Family Stone's Everyday People, which is the basis of this first set of examples. So let's try them. So here's a 2-bar rhythm pattern in the key of G, where 1 is G and 4 is C. So notice the fingering I'm using for G with my ring, middle, and pinky fingers, which will make the change to C and back much quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now try the same pattern in the key of A, where A is 1 and the 4 is D. So in this case, I'm using a fingering for A with my middle, index, and ring fingers. That again makes the change to D and back quicker and smoother. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here's the same pattern in the key of C, where 1 is C and 4 is F. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the same pattern in D, where 1 is D and 4 is G. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, key of E, where 1 is E and 4 is A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, check out the 1 and 5. The 5 is the crucial chord that resolves most powerfully to the 1. Hank Williams' Jambalaya is one example of a song that uses only the 1 and the 5. So let's use that progression for this next set of examples. Here we are in the key of C, where the 1 is C and the 5 is G. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's play that same pattern, 1 and 5 in the key of D. The 1 chord is D and the 5 is A. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's the same pattern in the key of A, where 1 is A and 5 is E. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now let's put the 1, 4, and 5 together. First, here's the rhythm from Louie Louie by Richard Berry. First, in the key of A, the progression goes 1, 4, 5, 4. So in A, that's A, D, E, D. So here we are in the key of A, playing 1, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the key of G, again 1, 4, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in the key of C, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 1, 4, and 5 can be reshuffled in any order in a song. This last set of examples is a strumming pattern similar to what Neil Young uses in Helpless, which goes 1, 5, 4. So in the key of D, that's D, A, G. So now we're playing 1, 5, 4, first in the key of D. We'll take this nice and slow, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here it is in the key of G. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, in the key of A, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you can quickly find the 1, 4, and 5 chord in various keys, all kinds of useful things become possible. Let's say you're singing a 1, 4, 5 song in G and it's a little low for your voice. Well, you could, rather than capoing up the neck, you could just try 1, 4, 5 in A. Or if the song's a little bit too high for your voice, you could try the 1, 4, 5 in E and see how that works. If you're at a jam session and someone kicks off a folk or bluegrass song, it's a good bet that it'll use the 1, 4, and 5, so you'll have a good idea of where to look for the next chord. Whenever you're learning songs, you'll see these chords at work together, either by themselves or in conjunction with other chords. And as the saying goes, all you need to write a song are 3 chords and the truth. So now you have a great idea of where to look for those 3 chords. Take the 1, 4, and 5 chords in any key, find some kind of rhythmic groove, shuffle them around, start singing, and see what happens. Maybe it'll get you started toward your own song. Once again, for acoustic guitar, this is Jeffrey Pepper Rogers. Thanks for tuning in.